by that video you just watched. I tell you what, that is some great information to be hearing right now in the beginning of 2015. Very inspiring, very motivating, and get us all in the right frame of mind to listen to a presentation about a one-of-a-kind, unique company called Lumaxa. And our tagline is that we are going to illuminate lives all over this world, and it's already happening. We're going to be hearing more and more testimonials of people whose lives are being changed by the incredible products that we offer through our Lumaxa business. Tonight, we have a special message and update to share with you all from Mr. Rik Deitsch, the chairman of Nutripharma. We'll be sharing that here in just a little bit. But before we do so, we're going to start our business presentation and share with our first-time guests on the line tonight a little bit of information about who we are as a company, about our product that we offer, and then we'll hear that message from Rik, and then we'll get into the opportunity, if time permits, maybe in a few testimonials. We are recording this tonight, so you will be able to hear the playback of it later on. And the special message from Rik is also available for playback as well later on. So let's go ahead and get started and talk a little bit about Lumaxa. The Lumaxa business, folks, is about illuminating lives. We're about helping people improve their overall health and wellness around the world. We are the exclusive distribution company for the Nyloxin Pain Relief product and Pet Pain Away, and soon to be our new Seva Life Wellness System. So we keep expanding and broadening our reach into the marketplace with only the best of the best in the line of products, folks, in each that we're in. We really do strive for excellence and bringing the best quality product to the marketplace. And I got to tell you, we've got some champion products on board. Thanks a lot to Rik Deitsch, because he is a brilliant scientist and formulator. We relaunched our company, previously known as Nyloxin, as Lumaxa because of our broadening product line on December of last year. And we are poised in position now for growth all over the world. Our first country we'll be opening up into here soon will be India. So, and now Japan is opening up as well. So countries are starting to open up in different stages. Not all of them are open up for full distribution, but there is marketing and promotion happening in all places around the world. We do operate our company with multi-million-dollar website technology. It's some of the best best I've ever seen actually in 20 years in the business, and rivals any major retailer, Amazon, eBay, any major bank software. It is absolutely brilliant and top notch for a network marketing company for sure. And we do have an incredible business opportunity to share tonight as well. Let's talk a little bit more about Nutripharma and who they are. Nutripharma Corporation operates as a biotechnology company. They specialize in the acquisition, licensing, and commercialization of pharmaceutical products and technologies for the management of neurological disorders, cancer, autoimmune, and infectious diseases. They also manufacture through a subsidiary over-the-counter drug products called Nyloxin for the treatment of moderate to severe chronic pain. Again, the gentleman you'll be hearing a special update from tonight is Rik Deitsch. He's the Chairman, Chief Executive Officer of Nutripharma. He's been in the industry of biotechnology for over 25 years. He actually cut his teeth in the industry as a chief product formulator for, ironically, a network marketing company. Back 25 years ago, right out of school, his first real job full-time was with a network marketing company as the chief product formulator, and he went on to produce over 50 products for that company, which many of them became top sellers that did well over $100 million in sales. So folks, it's safe to say Rik is a product genius. He creates a lot of genius in his products, and you know, we're so excited to be in partnership with Nutripharma and the products that Rik will be bringing to the table, including Nyloxin and Pet Pain Away. He is an author. He's written a book called Invisible Killers, available on Amazon. He's a public speaker. He lectures on biosciences at universities around the country, and he is the product formulator for both Nyloxin and Pet Pain Away, and also a previous product called Cobroxin, which people in our media division, which is another conversation that we won't have tonight, but in our other division, our media division, future sales in that division will come from Cobroxin sales throughout retailers throughout the country. And we'll be having an upcoming webinar on the media program to learn more about it. He's also working on a platform of drugs. He has over 21 patents that he's working through right now for treating these awful and dreadful chronic diseases like MS, HIV, rheumatoid arthritis, and many others with patented breakthrough formulations, which will be coming to the market sometime in the future. So needless to say, Rick's a pretty impressive individual. Now tonight we're going to talk about a couple of products here, folks. We're going to talk first about our first flagship product, Nyloxin. Nyloxin is a natural analgesic pain reliever that originally was formulated as Cobroxin, but later strengthened with twice the strength and formulated under the brand Nyloxin. Now the current version of Nyloxin comes in two strengths. It actually has a regular strength and the extra strength. The difference between the two is the level of chronic pain that an individual would be in as far as knowing which level of product to take. Now, according to the World Health Organization, on a level of 1 to 10, 1 being the least amount of pain and 10 being the highest, anything above a threshold of 4, so 5, 6, and 7 would be a stage 2 chronic pain, which is typically a level of chronic pain defined as inability to function normally throughout your day, work, or sleep, and basically interrupts your and interferes in your daily life. And most people are addressing that kind of chronic pain with a daily regimen of over-the-counter painkillers, Tylenol, Motrin, Advil, so forth, and so on, and also maybe some type of light prescription drug through their doctor. And that's how they survive and deal and function with their life every day. Now, chronic pain at stage 3, which is the threshold above 7, would include 8, 9, or 10, is the most severe level of chronic pain ongoing every day. And this is what they call intractable pain. This is pain caused by a serious chronic disease like maybe cancer, fibromyalgia, MS, lupus. It may be caused by an accident, an injury. It could be any number of things, but chronic pain at that level is so severe that it's nearly impossible to function daily without constant medication or pain treatment. And so with the extra strength Nyloxin, it's been clinically tested and proven that it's as effective as treating stage 3 chronic pain as any opiate narcotic-based drug, which is typically the prescribed medicine by a doctor for this level of pain. And we're talking about the Vicodin, the morphine, the oxycodone, the Percocet, the hydrocodone, these really strong narcotics, which oftentimes people find themselves, going underwater when it comes to addictive tendencies. These products are very powerful, and if a person isn't careful, they can easily become addicted to them. And addiction to painkillers is a rising trend right now in our nation. In fact, it's gotten to be so alarmingly high that there's been legislative changes and law enforcement changes and things that have happened at that level to slow down the growth of this problem. In fact, it's gotten to be such a major issue that many people have lost their life due to accidental overdose to painkillers. So it's a very serious matter, and we have a natural alternative that's safe. It's non-addictive and so forth. So let's take a closer look at Nyloxin. This is a natural active ingredient. It comes from Asian cobra venom. Now, folks, there have been 46 human clinical trials and 23 other pre-trials done with this active ingredient. This active ingredient has literally been studied for the past 100 years. And Nutripharma and Rik Deitsch have acquired all the intellectual property, all the research, all the studies that have ever been done on this active ingredient and have brought it under hat with Nutripharma. And they have the exclusive and patent protection on the formulation of Nyloxin. So there is no other company that can come and knock off our formula. It's under patent protection for 17 more years without having a patent infringement suit served at their doorstep. So it's a very strong positioning for our company going to the market with Nyloxin. Now, our product is a registered homeopathic drug with the FDA. Originally, the company was looking to go ahead and get full drug approval with the FDA, which would have required, several stages of studies and tens of millions of dollars in costs and several years of time to process and get that full drug approval. But after the FDA reviewed the ingredients in the product, realized that it's an all-natural product, the active ingredient, cobra venom, is a natural substance, and it's only implemented into the formulation in micrograms, such a small, tiny dose that, folks, it was deemed to be a safe product to be used by everyone, so therefore it qualified under the registration of a homeopathic drug. Now, because it is a registered homeopathic drug, we are legally able to make the claim that this product does produce effective long-term relief for chronic pain such as arthritis, back pain, migraines, neuralgia, pain from repetitive stress, and more. That's a huge difference between our products and other products in the industry that are supplements. They don't have the ability to make the claim to their product as we do, being that we're representing a homeopathic drug. And this is a safe, natural product, meaning that it's safe for your elderly grandparents all the way down to your 2 or 3-year-old toddler in the home to use. And that's a great thing to have in your medicine chest when anybody in the family can use it without risk of addiction, without risk of overdose, without risk of any kind of internal damage to the organs. Unlike, the warning labels that you'll see very clearly stated on your bottles of over-the-counter pain medicines that say that this product, excessive use of it could lead to some type of issue with your kidney or liver or intestinal lining or stomach lining, or any number of side effects can happen because of the ingredients called acetaminophen and NSAIDs. This product, ladies and gentlemen, does not have any of those harmful ingredients. It doesn't have acetaminophen, it doesn't have any NSAIDs, and it is non-narcotic, and it is non-addictive. So again, this is the product that is available over the counter that you can engage in at will. So when you need the product, you don't have to wait for your doctor to prescribe it. You can simply order another bottle, and you can take as much or little of it as you want, because it's not harmful to you. You cannot hurt yourself with this product. In fact, you can drink the whole bottle of product, and the only thing that's going to happen is you're going to be out a bottle of product, and you're going to have to replace it. So that's the kind of product that's great for any family, knowing that no one can be harmed from it. And this product not only addresses the chronic pain, but it also addresses the inflammation in our body. And pain and inflammation go together. Anytime there's an issue of pain in your body, there's an issue of inflammation, and how to get the body to naturally, relax and bring healing back into that area. Naturally, the inflammation has to be addressed, and that's why any, prescription-based drug treatment always includes an anti-inflammatory product with it. Well, folks, this product includes the anti-inflammatory benefit along with addressing the chronic pain. So it is really, truly one-of-a-kind product. There's nothing else in the market, that is like Nyloxin. And the results and the testimonials that are coming forth from it are just simply incredible. I mean, I wish we had time to showcase all the people, that I've aware of that's been on this product in the last year that have had life-changing results. It is just absolutely incredible. I'd really invite you, if you're a guest on the webinar tonight, to go to the Nyloxin, or go to the Lumaxa website, under Nyloxin, and look at the testimonials on our website. There are just pages of testimonies of people that are benefiting from this product. And the beautiful thing is, folks, is that it's very affordable. This product sells retail for $29.95 for a month's supply. It's about $1 per day for you to go ahead and enjoy the benefits of having pain relief on a monthly basis, folks. So extremely affordable for the average person. Now, you might say, well, how big actually is the market for a product like Nyloxin? Well, let's just talk about that for a moment. USA Today, at the beginning of last year in 2014, they published an article about chronic pain. And according to their research and information, they determined that the market in the United States for chronic pain, which is someone defined as someone who has pain that lasts more than 3 to 6 months, that market out there in the U.S., according to their information, was over 100 million adult Americans. Folks, that's roughly 1 out of 3 people. That's amazing. That's a huge, huge market out there, folks. That's about 1/3 of our population. So anytime you see 3 people standing around, at the grocery store or at work or anywhere you are, 1 out of those 3 people is probably suffering from some type of chronic pain. It might be joint pain, low back pain. It might be migraine headaches. It might be fibromyalgia. It might be carpal tunnel. It might be, other type of pain in their body. You don't know. I mean, there's so many different types of chronic pain issues that people suffer from. And obviously, that's a big market. And not only is it an issue for those 100 million individuals and what it can cost them in terms of, the daily experience with that pain, and it could interfere with their work. It may keep them home from work. They might miss some work, or have to go home early. Their productivity overall as an individual can be taxed by this pain on a day-to-day basis. But collectively, as a whole, our nation also feels the cost of having pain throughout our country, because when people, individually are using the medical system to address their pain, they're using the insurance benefits, they're taxing into the time at work, and if they're in pain, they may not have the cognitive function to do their job properly because they can't concentrate. So that lack of focus and concentration can also cause lack of productivity. And overall, you add that up on the big picture, folks, it costs the nation a lot of money. Now, back in 2010 figures, they estimated those costs to be at about $635 billion a year, more than cancer, heart disease, and diabetes combined. So those are figures that are now 4 years old. You can imagine that those figures are probably much higher today. Now, the good news is that naloxone is a product that literally can solve the problem of the 100 million people out there who are dealing with chronic pain. And we're the only game in town that can offer that product, as Lumaxa is the exclusive provider of naloxone. Now, not only do we have a market for the human pains condition out there with chronic pain, but folks, we are proud to announce that we just launched in the last few weeks a brand new product called Pet Pain Away. We have an alternative natural product, also homeopathic, that is here to address chronic pain for companion animals. And I got to tell you, I was a little surprised by this. I'm not a pet owner currently. I was years ago, but I'm not a pet owner currently. But I was a little amazed by how big the pet market is and how serious a market this is for a natural pain reliever like Pet Pain Away. And you got to think about this for a moment. In today's world, our companion animals, pets and cats and other companion animals, horses perhaps, or birds, and there's all number of types of pets that people have, but primarily we're talking about dogs and cats here. They are regarded by most people as family, and they love their dogs and cats as much as they love their children. So it is it's a huge market. People really do care about the general health and well-being of their pets, and they don't want to see them suffer at any stage of their life with any type of pain or ongoing chronic pain issues. So there's a lot of parallels between the kind of conditions of pain that pets can experience that humans do. For example, very common issues are pain from hip dysplasia, arthritis, joint pain, chronic muscle pain, and other types of general pain. And we look at the sheer numbers of how many dogs and cats are out there. Now, this is dogs and cats in someone's home in the United States today. This isn't just all the stray dogs and cats in the world added up here. We're just talking about these are dogs and cats that are part of a family here in the country. There's over 95 million cats, 83 million dogs, 20 million birds, and about 8.3 million horses, and our product can work for all of them. This product primarily was designed for the dogs and cats, but other people are using it for other pets as well and having success. But we look at the amount of money that's spent. Look at this figure right here, folks. $58 billion spent on companion animals last year. That is a major number. $13 billion just spent on supplies and over-the-counter medicines. $15 billion spent on vet care. Are people serious about taking care of their animals? Absolutely. And when you observe the activity of your dog or cat throughout the day, you'll know basically by their change of their behavior when they're not feeling well. I mean, when they're usually lively and playful and they're just kind of laying around and look like this dog right here, he's either really sleeping or just not feeling too good. Looks like he's got a wrap on his leg. He's probably having a bad time right now because it looks like he was injured or something. But when you start to see a change in their behavior, that's a clue that maybe they're having pain. They might have some type of reaction to touch. They may not react the way they typically do when you try to pet them. They may flinch, or they may have some kind of reaction that can indicate there's pain in their body. There's other physiologic parameters like elevation of heart rate, respiratory rate, body temperature, blood pressure, pupil dilation. These are all physical signs and indicators that maybe your pet is experiencing chronic pain. What areas can they experience chronic pain? Just like humans, and their low back, upper back, their hind areas, knees, joints, lower areas of their ankles, upper body. I mean, there's any number of areas that can be affected with chronic pain as humans can experience. Now, some of the current treatment options for companion animals include those NSAIDs, the very things we were just talking about that naloxone doesn't have in it, because if you read the warning labels on those NSAID products, it tells you explicitly that continued high use of those products can cause some severe reactions or some type of side effect. And dogs have NSAIDs for them, and these are some of the products you can see right here that are currently available for them. And with NSAIDs in dogs, like humans, it can cause kidney, liver, or digestive problems. Cats do not tolerate NSAIDs really whatsoever. It's a very, very dangerous, thing to give a cat. They just do not react well whatsoever. It can be very dangerous to their health. Now, other medications, and including prescription drugs that are often prescribed, there's probably others beside this short list, but amantadine, gabapentin, tramadol, just like humans have side effects to drugs, so do pets. Pets can experience upset stomach, decreased heart rate, panting, constipation. They can also experience more significant side effects like nausea, vomiting, drowsiness, respiratory depression, build up tolerance to these drugs, which requires higher dosage, just like humans. Other addictive properties that can cause withdrawal symptoms. Again, sound familiar? That's something that humans can experience as well. So there's a lot of parallels between companion animals and how they deal with pain, just like the human pain market. And folks, we've got the corner on the pet market with a natural alternative to these drugs and the over-the-counter NSAIDs and so forth. So we are so excited about Pet Pain Away. Because we feel we have the best option on the market. It just became available here in the last few weeks. It's flying off the shelves right now. The results are coming back in already. We've had a tremendous amount of testimonials of people using it with their own pets here over the holidays, and we've had some great video testimonials. And tonight, folks, we have a special message I'm going to share with you that was pre-recorded earlier today with the chairman of Nutrifarmer, Rik Deitsch, who wanted to share some excitement of feedback that he's getting back from veterinarians that they've been shipping the product out because they wanted to do some studies. And so they went ahead and sent out some Pet Pain Away before Christmas to a number of veterinarians, and they're getting flooded with phone calls on the results coming back in, and he wanted to share that message with you tonight. So I do want to tell you, we did test this earlier. It sounds like the volume might be a little bit low again, but it is on a recording. It's on our YouTube channel. You can go back after the webinar tonight and play back the video. You'll hear it just fine on YouTube. So if you don't quite hear it all tonight, folks, go back and listen to it again. It's a filtering of the sound reduction when you go from a recording to YouTube and YouTube to here. The systems filter down the sound a little bit. I'm going to have it turned up max. I'm going to invite you to turn your speakers up to the maximum level before I start this video. And let's go ahead and bring on Rik Deitsch right now so that you can hear his special update and excitement about what's going on with Pet Pain Away.
Hey, Jen, we have a special treat here tonight. We have a special guest on the line with us tonight. We have the Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of Nutrifarmer on the line, Rik Deitsch. Rik has been instrumental in putting together 2 grand champion products for our company with both naloxone and a new product just launched called Pet Pain Away. And Rik, we're real excited to have you on the call. Thanks for taking some time, and Happy New Year to you.
Thanks, Steve. Happy New Year to me. Yeah, Happy Year to you, too. It's always a pleasure. I want to apologize. My wife actually dragged me away for a vacation, and I never take a vacation. So I'm just getting my feet wet. I'm back in the office. So it's great to talk to you, and it's great to be back.
Well, I'll tell you, I understand it's been kind of hard to adjust after a few weeks off, but we're so excited because we're hearing so many great things about Pet Pain Away. I've heard a lot of testimonials coming in, and so I understand that there's some exciting updates on what is going on with the Pet Pain Away product, and so we'd love to hear what's going on so far in January with the updates.
Yeah, this is absolutely thrilling. Understand that we did not start shipping Pet Pain Away until December 19th. So it's only been a few weeks since it started going out the door. And one of the things we did was we sent some product out to veterinarians because we wanted them to start using the product and try to generate some positive feedback. And, of course, every veterinarian I spoke to was highly skeptical that they were going to see anything with this product, especially because there's really nothing out there for dogs and cats when it comes to pain relief. There's, as I've said before, there's the non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, which cause kidney problems and GI upset, and then there's the opiates, the tramadol and demerol and things like that. So they were highly skeptical. And the other thing is we were talking about potentially doing some small clinical studies that could be published that would support the sales of Pet Pain Away, especially to veterinarians, to the professional market. And so we did send some product out in just around Christmas time, late December. We sent some product out to vets. And my phone, my email has been blowing up with stories from veterinarians just in this last week. It's been absolutely crazy. And just to give you a couple of just thumbnail sketches, there's a vet in North Jersey, a veterinarian that's given out to some dogs and cats. The first thing he told me this last week was a woman had brought her cat in, and she's been coming in for a while, and the cat has been in pain for months, has been on opiates for months, and the woman is on her last legs. They basically had scheduled the cat to be put down. And the woman was coming in basically to schedule his final thing to plan for end of life for her cat. And the vet said, well, why don't you try this? It's a new product, and we could try for a few days before we make any more decisions. And she said even after just a couple days on the Pet Pain Away, it was like a new cat, completely out of pain, running around the house. She couldn't believe the difference. And you have to understand, they were planning for the end of life, for this cat to be put down. And it made that change just in a couple of days. So as far as she's concerned, we've completely changed her life in just a few days. Then I asked him about dogs, and he came back to me today. He had a dog, and let me actually read this. He sent me a text message. He said, started a 13-and-a-half-year-old dog with arthritis, a lame foreleg, cardiac disease, etc. on Pain Away last week. Owner said the day after starting Pet Pain Away, the dog was really lively, jumping up on the couch again, and the limping leg was much improved. Said the dog hasn't done that in 3 to 6 months. That's after just one day on the Pet Pain Away. So like I said, these testimonials are coming in fast and furious. Then I talked to a researcher I work with, and his dog has been in chronic pain for months. He's been on a drug called Rimadyl, and Rimadyl is a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug. It is given to dogs. The generic is carprofen, and they call it Novox and Vetprofen. There's other names for it, but Rimadyl is an NSAID, and it does cause GI upset, thinning of the blood, kidney problems. The first 3 days he had his dog on the Rimadyl, it was fine, and you can note the improvement with the dog. It seemed to be in less pain. But starting on the third day, the dog started throwing up every day, and that's a side effect of the drug. And he's been dealing with this where every day this dog is nauseous, and this dog throws up pretty much on a daily basis. And he goes, how can you call that pain management? So he just started the dog in Pet Pain Away, got him off the Rimadyl, and he's already seen some marked improvement. So he expects over the next couple of weeks that he's just not going to need the Rimadyl anymore. He's just going to use Pet Pain Away without the side effects associated with any of these other drugs that he's now become used to. It's really an absolute miracle. And Steve, I got to tell you, the thing I like the most is the fact that when Nyloxin came out, we had detractors. We knew that Nyloxin worked. We had the clinical evidence to prove it. But we had people that came back and said, well, pain products have a very large placebo effect. And so your product probably is just a placebo effect. And, yeah, you've got a great placebo effect, good for you, but that's all it's doing. People want to feel better, so they feel better. And, of course, this was annoying to me as a researcher because I know how the product works and I know that it's effective. Well, when it comes to dogs and cats, there's no such thing as placebo effect. The product either works or it doesn't. A dog does not know that they're supposed to feel better because you gave them this. A cat doesn't know they're supposed to feel better when you give them something. So if they start feeling better, if you see that they're more active, that you can see that they're out of pain, you know the product absolutely works because there is no placebo effect in a companion animal. And so now that we see this in Pet Pain Away, it just greatly validates the mechanism of action of even Nyloxin. And we know that it's working in that as well. So this is incredibly exciting. I'm looking forward to more testimonials coming in. I've asked these vets to write up their testimonials so we can put them up on the website and make it available to everybody. But I'm telling you this, the product has only been in the public market, only available for sale for the last 3 weeks, and we've already received literally dozens and dozens of positive testimonials. This is much better than I could have hoped for.
Wow, that is awesome. That's a great update. Are you guys ready for the onslaught of growth with Pet Pain Away? I mean,
that's a great problem to have. So I told people before we were ready for growth. We're ready to make more product. We've got everything teed up to make more product. So let's see how it goes. My worst case scenario is we wanted to go from having the label on the tube to having a silk screen tube. And if the sales are too strong and we have to order product too quickly, that might have to wait a while because it does take a long time to silk screen those tubes. But that's the only difference. We are able to make as much product as the market demands. And as much as I love Nyloxin and I love how Nyloxin changes lives, I got to think that we've got a tiger by the tail with Pet Pain Away. And I think that's going to be the golden product for the next few months as veterinarians start using it, as people start understanding this product is available. I think every pet owner in the country is going to want some.
Real quick, Rick, I've had some questions come in this past week from Lumaxa affiliates about displays and different marketing tools for Pet Pain Away to bring in with the consignment program and so forth to vets or dog groomers and so forth. Is there anything in production right now as far as potential marketing displays to accompany the product and brochures?
Not yet. We're working on a display case where, some people might have seen in stores, where the box itself, the case box itself, opens up and becomes a display case. So we're designing some of those for both Nyloxin and for the Pet Pain Away. So that could be like on a doctor's, on the office shelf, or in someone's desk where people could see it. We do have brochures available that I think the PDF is already available on the website. Should be in the back office. And I know that there are some distributors that are now printing up brochures to make those available. And then we're looking for single product displays. Ask your vet, ask your doctor about Pet Pain Away, and also for groomers, for any servicer for animals should be able to have like a little single unit display where a unit is up there with some brochures and have that availability. So we're working on that now. I can't tell you when those will be ready. Just like we're working on the medical kit for Nyloxin, these are things with the marketing department. We're tweaking them, and we're putting them out to focus groups to make sure that we have the right look, feel, and image for the product. But like I said, the product, as much as we've been talking about this for so long, the product only became available 3 weeks ago. So, and it's become just a monster of a product. So, so all this stuff will be available in the next, say, 3 to 6 weeks. And we'll make sure that everybody is updated on what comes out and when it's available.
Fantastic. Wow, what a great update for the first part of January. Thanks, Rick, so much for taking some time in your schedule. I know you're busy getting back to work and getting on it again. And great news. I'm looking forward to hearing more and more of these testimonials coming on the Pet Pain Away.
Yeah, thanks, Stephen. Yeah, I'm going to be more and more happy to provide those to the distributors. And I want to thank all the distributors for the hard work, for sticking with us as we get these products out and launched. I'm just thankful for the opportunity to provide these products to you guys. So thank you so much. I hope everyone had a great New Year.
Awesome. Thanks, Rick, and we'll look forward to having you back on the call again soon.
See update from Rik Deitsch. Type in the chat if you're excited about Pet Pain Away for your business. I tell you what, we haven't even, I don't think any of us really have an idea what product is going to go in 2015, folks. This is going to be, and even I think it's caught Rick off guard, even surprised him. I think Rick now believes also that Pet Pain Away is going to be the runaway train that we thought it could be. But with the early response coming back so far, I think it's a clear indicator that we have something pretty special here, folks. So, with that being said, I think you can definitely see there is an opportunity here. When you have two products like Nyloxin and Pet Pain Away, both of them exclusively offered through Lumaxa, both of them having patent protection on them, both of them being homeopathic, giving us the right to make the claims that we're able to make. We have a definite superior positioning in the marketplace with these products. So folks, with that comes a definite opportunity. And by the way, if you want to hear and replay that, it's already in YouTube. It's on our video channel. It's already loaded up. You see the link posted there. Feel free to copy and paste that out and send it out to everybody you want to talk to about Pet Pain Away, including some of your Lumaxa affiliates who are not on the webinar tonight. let them know the excitement about what's going on with this product, folks. So be sure to copy that link and post it and share it as many times and everywhere that you can. Now let's go ahead and move on here with our presentation. Let's talk about money, because you know what? When you have a market that's that big and that you can literally say you're the dominant position in the market with your product, folks, there is no doubt we have an opportunity, and there is going to be some of this stuff tied with it. There is definitely going to be money be made. So we're going to briefly just outline to you some of the highlights for compensation plan. I will tell you, for time's sake, that we're not going to go into detail on all the ways that we pay, because we have a number of different ways that we pay our distributors here at Lumaxa. Saturday is our training day for compensation. If you really want to understand the compensation plan, and if you really want to see the breakdown of it, and if you want to understand how it even affects your compensation on the media division, you need to join us on Saturday's webinar at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Every Saturday, if you're not aware, we do training on this webinar room, and this Saturday we're going to go through our compensation plan in more detail. So if you need details, come back and join us on Saturday, but for right now, just enjoy some of the highlights of all the different ways that we're paying out currently in our compensation program. Folks, we currently offer 10 different commission streams plus our incredible performance bonus program. We pay you fast start money that you can immediately generate by introducing our product packages to other potential customers or ILEs in the marketplace. We also have, for our founders, which is a VIP group within our company, a very elite group within Lumaxa, they have a special bonus and compensation offered just for founders. Our Fast Track Matrix Commission, which is a leveraging opportunity to build a sales team with the Nyloxin product line, also with matching bonuses. We have our dual team system, brand new, just introduced here in December, which can offer incredible leverage with unlimited depth of sales being paid out, plus a 10-level matching program, unparalleled and not to be compared to any other company in the industry, for our Pet Pain Away product line, also for our upcoming Siva Life Wellness line next month. So that's going to be including the dual team. We have our very, very powerful retail program, folks. I got to tell you that in most companies in network marketing, that's like it gets the smallest print, it gets the least amount of conversation. Nobody really talks a lot about retail commissions in network marketing. Why? Because nobody really wants to try to retail products that are generally premium price compared to the market. Folks, we are extremely competitive over the counter with our products at $29.95 for a regular strength unit of Nyloxin and $49.95 for the Pet Pain Away. You know, our prices is very, very competitive, and we have an extremely lucrative retail opportunity. Not to mention our direct wholesale program is extremely lucrative as well, because there are so many different outlets out there, dog groomers, veterinarians, chiropractors, pain clinics, physical therapists, massage therapists, acupuncturists, all these people in the natural health field for human pain, and also people in the pain market for companion animals that already have customers, they already have clientele that they want to share our products with. So that opens up a direct line of wholesale business for you to go out and create product resellers. So our direct commission program is very strong. So these two right here are for those of you that are very product-driven people, and we are a product-driven company. Very lucrative opportunities right here on number 7 and 8, especially with Pet Pain Away, as you just heard. So our unilevel plan and matching plan also is our long-term compensation plan that's designed to build long-term residual income. And currently, folks, we have an incredible performance bonus opportunity. It started December the 1st, and it's going to run through July the 4th. It involves an opportunity to own stock options in Nutripharma. So if you think Rik Deitsch is a great guy and has got a great future for Nutripharma, and you believe in the company and you want to actually potentially have ownership in the future via stock shares, well, you can acquire stock option shares through an incredible performance bonus program through the 4th of July by inviting other people to look at our program. And if you should sell them at least on one of our minimum packages, which is the $1 package through tomorrow, then our minimum package goes up to $10. You can qualify for some of these performance bonuses. Talk to your inviter tonight about that more specifically, and there's information on our website in our back office. So once you're a member, you can learn more about the Performance Bonus Program. But ladies and gentlemen, it all starts here literally for $1. And again, in a day or so, it's going to go up to $10. But today, you can still squeak in there for $1, become an ILE, an independent Lumaxa entrepreneur. And with that, folks, you're going to be receiving a business kit in the mail, an ILE badge, plus you're going to get 3 different websites. You get a Lumaxa business opportunity site, plus a retail site for Pet Pain Away, and a beautiful retail site for naloxone. So you see, folks, most companies, they lump everything into one website. And if you're only interested in selling one of their products, sometimes you got to steer people around the other products to get them to look and focus on the one product you do want to sell. Not here, folks. We're going to give you all the options. If you want to sell our whole product line, you can offer our Lumaxa opportunity site, which gives complete description of all the product line, all the opportunity, and so forth. If you want to be a product reseller or focus just on selling naloxone, you can simply market and promote naloxone exclusively just with your naloxone site. Or if you want to jump on the bandwagon of Pet Pain Away and just simply focus on that market, you can simply promote your Pet Pain Away site and only offer Pet Pain Away. There's no other company I can think of in the industry, folks, that breaks down the opportunity into different parts and literally gives you almost like multiple opportunities under one roof. That's very powerful, and that's very unique with the Lumaxa opportunity. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to kind of jump ahead here tonight with a few more slides, and then we're going to wrap up for time's sake. But you do have some options for upgrading. The $1 level is basically an entry point just so that you can take a look at our business from the inside. You can take a look, kick the tires, go into our back office and really get to learn more about us from an inside point of view. And if you want to go ahead and upgrade to a product package, we have 3 levels. We have bronze, silver, and gold packages from $300 to $1,500. Each of these packages offers you an assortment of product for you to get into your hands and offer to people that need the product. Because you know what, folks, being that we are a product-driven company, the best way to sell our company and our program and our product is to literally, give people a chance to try it or sample it or share it with them and retail them a bottle. Because the statistics don't lie. We know that 1 out of 3 people out there have some type of chronic pain. There's always going to be somebody around you that has a need for the product and would be willing to pay you for it if need be, to try it. And all of our products come with a money-back guarantee, so there's no risk on anybody trying the product for 30 days. They can return an empty bottle and get a full refund if they're not satisfied with the results they get. But folks, let me tell you something about naloxone. Naloxone has a 90% success rate. 90%. It's overwhelming the results that people will get in a short time. People will see some type of positive change in their condition in a very short time period with naloxone. So that's a good risk on your part to get the product into somebody's hands who needs it and let them try it, because there's a high probability they're going to come back to you and say, you know what, I love that product. It gave me relief. I would like to get on board with you as a customer, maybe an auto ship customer each month where they buy it every month automatically, or they may even want to join you in the business and be a promoter and a brand builder and join as an ILE in your business. So the product creates opportunity and it helps people get what they look for, and that's relief at the same time. So these are your bronze, silver, gold packages. Our compensation plan does open up a number of financial incentives for you as you go through. Our Fast Start bonus plan is one area that if you're a gold member, you can actually double your level of Fast Starts from 10% all the way up to 20%. I'm sorry, up to 20%. You basically double your money. You get 2 times the bonuses. And so instead of making $30, you make $60 on our bronze package. Instead of making $75, you make $150 on a silver. Instead of making $150, you make $300 on a gold package. So that's one of those incentives and benefits of being at a gold level. So again, as I said, as we go through the comp plan, there's going to be a number of advantages and benefits that could be associated with being a bronze, silver, gold, or even a founder. We have our Diamond Founder program, and there's a few more days that a person can still qualify as a Diamond Founder with the 10,000 point level. Again, I'm not going to go in a lot of detail here. Talk to your inviter about that if you want to know more about that. But we do have a fair amount of Diamond Founders in our company now, and these are people that are uber committed. So if your sponsor is a Diamond Founder, I just want you to let you know they're very committed to this business and that you're in good hands. We also have our Fast Track program, the Fast Track Matrix. offers you a tremendous leveraging opportunity. You can build a sales organization with the Nyloxone product line here that can pay up to $10 per generation, 4 generations of pay with a compression technology feature built in. Simply means that the company's always going to be maximizing your opportunity to get paid through your organization. And your matrix opportunity can open up income up to $72,000 a year. Now that's just on a basic matrix being filled in. That's about 340 members in that group. Now if you factor in our next part of our pay plan, the matching bonus, 40%, you can actually increase your income significantly more, and you can earn much more than the $72,000 a year with the match. Now with the gold level, here's another benefit of being a gold, is you can uncap the matrix. If you want to make an unlimited matrix opportunity where it goes beyond $72,000 a year, as a gold member, you can re-enter back into your 4x4 matrix, and you can literally build a second, third, fourth, fifth, as many matrices as you desire in the future underneath your original matrix. And that causes leverage to happen because you're building underneath yourself and above yourself at the same time, and does increase your income potential by $6,000 per month for every matrix you start. The dual team, this is a very powerful compensation system that we have in place right now for the Pet Pain Away and the upcoming launch of our SIVA Life wellness system. And this works a little differently than the matrix. This is all based on sales, and we're actually paying out some pretty significant incomes up to $10,000 a week as a gold member, and you can also earn matching bonuses through 10 levels of pay as well. So this is really an unparalleled matching program for the dual team. You won't find too many companies, if any, that I'm aware of that will go up to 10 levels of match at 10%. And at the full top level of our company, the potential is up to $50,000 in weekly income. So this is a major opportunity with the Pet Pain Away. Now, we know how explosive Pet Pain Away is going to be and how much business we think will fly out the door this year with that product. When you take that volume and run it through the dual team system, folks, large weekly incomes can be generated. So that's a very exciting addition to our Lumaxa compensation plan. The retail side of our business I talked about already is a very solid income producer for you. Your greatest discount wholesale is going to be at a gold level, and gets a little bit less, or your wholesale discount is less as you go down the rank from to a silver to a bronze to an ILE. But at all levels, you can make retail profits on for sure through your online website or hand-to-hand retailing. Direct commission, again, this is for product resellers. You get 10% of the wholesale purchases that they make every month. So if you're out there setting up, chiropractors or acupuncture shops or massage therapists or veterinarians or other people to just resell the product to their customers and so forth, you can get 10% of the wholesale orders every single month. Add up very quickly. The unilevel plan, again, is a back-end residual plan. This includes all retail sales, all monthly auto ship orders, all product pack sales. Everything runs through the unilevel plan, and you can be paid as you rank advance in our company from an ILE all the way to the top of Red Diamond by building your sales team and meeting the criteria. You eventually open up all 10 levels of that unilevel, and it will produce solid residual income with an overlaid matching bonus plan. The matching bonus is like another layer of compensation over that same sales organization where you're matching 10% of the checks on marketing ILEs in your business through, again, potentially 10 levels. That's the booster to your income here on the unilevel is the matching program. I know that's a lot of information. Again, I told you it was just the highlights. I don't expect you to understand all of it tonight. If you want more detailed explanation and understanding, come to the training on Saturday, as we'll be breaking it down much slower and going through a much more detailed explanation. We just simply want to only get one point across to you about the compensation plan tonight, folks. You get paid many different ways. So if you like the idea of having multiple streams of income, you're in the right place. So along that, the performance bonuses in the past, we've given out luxury cruises, we've had gold coin incentives, and currently we are doing the special offer with the stock option shares with Nutripharma. Again, your inviter can explain that offer a little bit more detailed to you. So to get started, folks, you want to get back to the inviter brought you on the webinar. Get started with the $1 while you can. After January 9th, it's going to go up to $10. Get your starter kit, and then get familiar with your back office and start referring people to your website. Invite people to our webinars. We do these webinars twice a week on Tuesday and Thursday. Of course, we have a whole YouTube channel full of recorded presentations you can invite people to 24 hours a day, and start to invite other people to join you as customers, and of course ILEs. And finally, just our disclaimer that we don't pay anybody for recruiting anybody. You only get compensated when there is a sale of a product. We are a 100% product-driven company. We do not make any earnings guarantees. Everything, of course, is based upon your effort, and what you put into this type of business is basically what you may expect to get out of it, folks. It is an opportunity where you are in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. Lumaxa partners with you, offers you all kinds of tools and training, some of the best marketing retail websites in the business, and of course we have flagship products that can't be matched. So it's a great partnership. You have a great opportunity to team up with a company that's got all the right ingredients to be a billion-dollar company, and you're right here at the very beginning. Can't think of anything else to add to that. Then other than that, that's the Lumaxa opportunity. So, folks, what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to bring Shelly on the line here real quick. Shelly, why don't you go ahead and put your microphone on real quick? And Shelly, why don't you just go ahead and share a quick testimony on the Pet Pain Away. I know that you're pretty actively marketing Pet Pain Away right now, and that you're getting to some phenomenal feedback and response. Why don't you just go ahead and, okay, hold on one second, Shelly. My apologize. Okay, you should be a presenter now. Go ahead and just give some your feedback about what you're experiencing marketing Pet Pain Away right now.
Well, I'm experiencing pretty good feedback. I'll tell you what, that YouTube video that Rik did is going to be very, very advantageous, and I like the fact that he's going to get some of that in writing from the vets, because even though I've had a little bit of pushback because it's new, and they're used to a pharmaceutical rep coming in and calling on them just like a doctor's office with drugs that have been around for a long time. It may take a little while, but once they try it, once they see what it can do and how quickly it works, they usually turn around pretty fast. So I'm in a campaign right now just for where I live, contacting every single vet, groomer, anybody that has to do anything with animals. And so far I've been getting a good response back. So I'm very excited. I can see this business exploding over the next 4 to 6 months as more and more vets, because they're a pretty tight-knit community. More and more vets come on, that'll just work for our cause. So just stay focused and talk to everybody you know about talking to everybody you know. If you don't mind, Steve, if I could do that real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, perfect. I was out calling on some people today, and I stopped to pick up some hair products that I needed. And the gentleman that was standing next to me at the cash register next to me, really nicely dressed gentleman, he actually reminded me of a Secret Service person. Okay, he had the dark glasses and all of that. Anyway, he purchased a certain amount of product today, and because of that, he got a free black tote bag. So I made a comment to him. I said, your wife's going to love that. And we started chatting, as we walked out the door, and we stood out by his chief of police truck, because I found out he was the chief of the police department in the town over from where I live. And we started chatting. Sure enough, he'd been in the Secret Service for 26 years, but I just started a conversation with that gentleman over a bag, and now I'm going to be talking to him about his officers possibly using naloxone to treat their aches and pains instead of narcotic pain medication, because we all know they can't or they're not supposed to use that. So that goes back to naloxone, but it's just an example of how quickly, if you'll talk to everybody around you, how quickly something can pan out for you. So I just thought I'd share that. It was pretty interesting today, to say the least. Gave me his business card and everything. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, that's all I have.
Awesome, Shelley. Great testimony. Just goes to show that it never hurts to open your mouth and give a commercial or an advertisement or a quick blurb about our products, because you never know who might be listening and what they do and who they're connected to and the doors they may open for you. So I think that's a great illustration of why we should always have our mouth moving around people when we get a chance. If the door is there, you know, you want to walk to the door and take the opportunity to put a little commercial in for what you do, the products that you have to offer, because you never know where it might go. Worst case scenario, they say, you know what, it's not for me. And in that case, it was a great door opener, because it could open up to a lot of different avenues for you. So great testimony, great example. I'm going to bring on Candace Keller here real quick. And Candace, I know, is also marketing Pet Pain Away. Has had some great testimonials coming up through her group. I've seen some in the chat here talking here tonight. So Candace, why don't you come and tell us a little bit about what's going on in your team with Pet Pain Away?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay, great. Okay, yeah, I'm getting some great feedback from my team members. Dennis is on the call tonight, and he sent over a wonderful testimony. And I wanted to also share with you my experience just yesterday, actually. I went to a mobile home park near my house, and most mobile home parks are either family mobile home parks or over 55. And so this particular one was over 55. And I asked her, I said, do you have any newspapers here? And she said, yes, we do. I said, how much do you charge for advertising in your newspaper? And she said, oh, $25. I said, okay, that sounds really reasonable. And she says, what are you going to be advertising? And I said, so I told her about Pet Pain Away and how it, you know, all the wonderful things it does with no side effects. Her eyes lit up and she said, do you realize we have tons of dogs and cats in this park? And I said, that's great. And she said, you know, they're going to definitely need this. And most of our dogs and cats are under 20 pounds because that's the rules for the park. So I told her, guess what? If they're under 20 pounds, depending on your weight, one container of Pet Pain Away could last each person up to 3 months. That made her even more happy. And she said, do you have any brochures? And you're not going to believe this, guys. I didn't have them on hand. But I went ahead and I said, I can get them out to you. And she says, please put them in my office and definitely advertise this product. I think everyone's going to love this product for their pets. So my encouragement to all you guys is that I'm sure everyone in your areas have mobile home parks in your areas, and there should some senior centers in your areas. Definitely go after those areas and talk to the management and ask them if you could put your brochures out. Ask them if they have a monthly or yearly newsletter that they put out and how much they charge for advertising. Usually it's very reasonable, and you've got an audience that loves their pets, and you'll get wonderful potential customers that way.
Awesome, Candace. Thank you so much, and appreciate you coming on tonight, kind of short notice here to share your testimony. Appreciate it. All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and kind of wrap up our webinar here tonight. I just want to point out to you again that the Pet Pain Away is a very exciting product to lead into the marketplace with, as people are finding that people are very open to talk about their pets. It's something that if a person is a dog or a cat owner, there is typically a bond there between the owner and their pet, and they, just like a proud grandparent loves to talk about their grandchildren and kind of what they're doing and so forth. I mean, if you're a pet owner, and again, I am not, so I'm not speaking like I am, but I know pet owners that feel this way about their pets, that they love any opportunity to talk to other people about pets. It's just kind of like a community that Keith Carey talks about that is out there, and it's an easy conversation to start. So if you're thinking about what's the best way to get your business moving quickly in 2015, here you go. You're looking at it right in the face. It's called Pet Pain Away. This product will open more doors for you quicker, most likely Nyloxin, because Nyloxin is a product line that is exclusive and it's unique, but it's in a crowded space. No doubt there's competition. I mean, there's a lot of people competing in the human pain market, whether it be prescription drug or over the counter. Even though our product is unique as it is, but there is virtually no competition, folks, on the natural side for a pain reliever for pets. So if you open up with this product, it ultimately conversation, because think about it, 1 out of 3 people out there have pain in their own body, and maybe their pets may also have some kind of pain issues. So if you can get to the pet owner for their pets, you may also say, hey, if you have any pain or know somebody in pain, we also have a product for humans, and it can open the door for sort of a secondary opportunity to introduce both our lines of products. So, folks, that's just a quick little tip and suggestion for the beginning of the new year here, is that take the excitement and the momentum that's building with this product, as we know it's opening a lot of doors for people, and you can literally, create whatever level you want this year with these 2 products. And with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this webinar.